Hi there, signs of Gemini. This is Kim with your next 48-hour reading, and I hope you're doing as good as possible today. This deck is the Muse Tarot, and I'm going to be an open channel here for your spirit guides and your angels, for your spirit team and my spirit team to work together so that the messages are for your highest light possible. Okay, Gemini. Sorry about my throat there. Maybe have something to say. Maybe have you spoke your truth out loud? It's because sometimes just admitting things to ourselves doesn't necessarily always help. So speaking your truth out loud, letting your truth be known. Gemini. Okay, so I have 9 of emotions in the reverse, or so the 9 of cups is in the reverse. So I would say that oh wow, what would I say on that? Hang on a second. Let me see what you're getting. Wow. Excuse me, that's coffee. And sorry, my stomach makes noises. Okay, well, this is good. Oh, this is real good. Okay. Yeah, okay, you're finding this thought balance to be somewhat difficult. Conflicting thoughts, some things that aren't maybe yours. Okay, so let's start off with 9. This energy is speaking to me of letting go of something from your past so that you can go forward and gain your harvest. So get your, let things come into fruition. 33333. We have 6 of materials. It's the year of the 6, right? And the challenge is that. So the challenge is reciprocity. When it comes down to it, it's reciprocity. It's is there somebody, getting somewhat of a much bigger deal than you are, and are your eyes needing to be open to that, to say, hey, wait a minute, this isn't fair. One person's whatever, insert, for your value. I'm talking about for your value, for your exchanging of goods, exchanging of goods, a success. Also, gift giving is really important right now. These are times where I feel like the energy is going to switch on something for you. It will switch on almost like a trigger, almost like your body reaction is going to bring about a spiritual gift of some sort. Sorry, I'm going to say gifts of some sort. And those things, when those are revealed, they'll help you out a ton. The Knight of Voices is, it's about change. It's the Heart of the Matter card. This is situation, the 9 of materials with the 6 of materials crossing. That's, by the way, a financial gain. It's a windfall of money. It's a win. It's things coming to fruition. Yeah, and it's a really nice thing. The 9s are ridiculously tough to get through because you've been through every number below it. But I guess that's what it's saying, is that your efforts are rewarded. Maybe not seen in the reciprocity all the time between you and somebody else, but between yourself and spirit, what your higher self is trying to do, there's always great change. And so I think you're open for some change. because like I said, it's needed. It's needed change. And I like how, like, you see the clouds up here are kind of, there's a circle here with that color representing these light rays or enlightenment, in a sort of maybe enlightenment of what it is above too, or at least a little bit about what's above. It's as above, as above. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is in the reverse in the past, and this was that kick to you to say, hey, if you don't get moving, then all you're doing is running in place, which will still get you tired. So it is kind of imperative to know what direction we're going to go in, right? I think that's what that's saying. It's really important to know what direction you're going. And then then you initiate that. I think you probably know or knew when to move forward. This is a time of quick movement and change. This is like, hang on a second. Let me, let me look at this situation really good. And so the moon is what's maybe the challenge. This divine feminine energy here of, not everything being as it seems, but then understanding that's the way of it here. That's the way of it here, that can be changed and can be, it can be a little bit more seen. It depends on how each individual wants to deal with the things that hide inside of them. Okay, so the Four of Materials is actually a good card, and especially in the reverse, really, because you're letting go. Okay, the way I see letting go is that you're letting go of all these attachments because you're actually embracing your divinity birthright to have access to everything. You have access to everything. You can have everything. So once you can accept something being taken from you, it's like saying to yourself, okay, this is showing that I'm really ready here. I'm ready to receive whatever I want. I'm ready to dream and then make that dream come true. Sometimes it takes that. It doesn't always have to take us losing something. Sometimes it's always like a process. Things are different for everybody. And that's okay. The Temperance in reverse is kind of showing me that, well, one, it might be saying just watch out for people that might seem like they're trying to be extra mean or something like that, because that's just honestly a sign of their time. It's a sign of what they're going through. So don't let tempers flaring bother you too much is kind of I don't think it will. I think there's divine timing for your inner truth and wisdom to come flooding in. And if that's what you want to happen, that's what would happen. The Ten of Inspiration is in the reverse. This is kind of how I like seeing this card, because if the Ten of Wands is in reverse, you've done all that you can, which is, A++ effort, and that's wonderful. It's coming to a completion, as the number 10 indicates, and the completion is no more having to bear the weight of the world on your shoulders. Everybody is taking a little, and it's going to be reciprocity. Again, I'm getting that message of reciprocity. So something's going to come and relieve you of your burdens and make your walk lighter. The Ace of Emotions, or the Ace of Cups here, is what you're thinking about. Yay! So I don't have to even talk about how important your thoughts are for staying positive. Remember, if something is not positive, then it's not really an emotion to give back. You don't want to do that. You want to think about the things that are beautiful. This person kind of seems like they're okay in water, so they're doing really good. They're balanced with their emotions, in touch with them, maybe even subconsciously. I think this is talking about your spirit in the way of like how it feels. And this is what you're thinking. You're thinking, I just want something that makes me happy. I'm not going to specify what's going to make me happy. I just want to feel happy. And that might have been a prayer. There was there was a need to, at the root of or underlying issue was overconsumption of a certain feeling that you didn't like. Overthinking about the things that were contributing directly to us feeling low. So Death in the reverse with the Five of Voices is really a time, it's a little bit, it goes past contemplation. It goes past that break of where you've had some peace and sat out, and now it's time to maybe act. And I have heard this described as winning at all costs, and I would agree with that, because this is a spirit journey. This is a spirit warfare in a sense, because you're the one that has to make up these decisions of how you're gonna feel. But Death in the reverse is that's saying that this change and transformation is still in process. Yeah, and there's nothing expedited here or set on any kind of schedule. Okay, so that's what I got. Let me announce this. I forgot to announce this. I don't give private readings anymore, but I do give free readings out that are short. But if you send me a question for the tarot, I will record the answer and then send it back to you. So yeah, they're short, but I will answer whatever question you send me, and you can send it to my email. It does take like a little while to get to these. I think I did 3 or 4 yesterday, so it takes a little while to get to them. It shouldn't be too long though. And it helps just to do a question so that I don't have to do a full, because these things take forever to upload. That's the only thing, and you get a private link. So rain, and that's my thank you for subscribing and liking. Rain, rain, rain comes today. Let all your troubles wash away. That's right. Let it rain. Let it rain. Let some other things rain for you. Let some other stuff rain in for you. The green fairy. A cheeky green fairy on your behalf is appearing here to make you laugh. Okay, this is a nice crystal to get then. If you can, small, you can get a small one. Their abilities are amazing. What you're holding is something amazing with these. So rose quartz crystal is soothing, warm, like the love that flows. Once under your pillow, your magic grows. I would keep one in your pocket. This is good in healing. And you can look at it and put an intention that it represent a healing of, you can even say, I want my career issue to be healed. This is representing the healing of my career or whatever. And then you put it in your pocket, and anytime you get worried or think about that issue, you just rub it. Anyways, so hold on. Oh, see, it's the wishing well. To make some wish magic, cast this spell and throw pennies into the wishing well. Yeah. You're about to have a really big win here. Really, with this 9 of materials, you're about to think of something that puts your effort to work and then really has some high yield returns here. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right. That's what I've got for you guys. Sending you light and love as always. Bye, Geminis.